Hey folks, Madcat here from The Balcony Show. Now, if you haven't heard about Anchor, well then I gotta tell you, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First, it's free. And who the hell doesn't love free? I know I do. I mean, come on. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And talk about doing the legwork. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Cheers and be well, and keep listening to us right here on The Balcony Show. Coming to you from the top of the Poconos, it's The Balcony Show with your host, Ann Thatcher, Bo Sommer, and me, the Madcat. We have searched the globe for the best in indie music so you don't have to. So here we go, The Balcony Show.
Welcome, everybody, and thanks for listening to The Balcony Show.
Balcony Show.
What's up? We are heading into the heavy holiday season.
True story.
Let the reindeer petting begin.
At the time of this recording, it is December 1st, and it's like November just said, pew. Just
I know.
Flew right by.
Blink of an eye.
So I'm hoping everybody had a happy Thanksgiving, but
all you listeners out there.
that's right.
Those eaters of the birds.
I had a 20-pounder.
Dude, you know, it's so many people like kind of went a different direction this year too. Because
I noticed that.
Because I mean, like turkeys were going for like $100 in some places.
Yeah.
You know, it's so insane.
Yeah, but I was on that because I was telling all my friends, you got to get it early. Get it early. See?
I kind of went off and did my own thing.
What'd you do?
I just drove around, listened to music, just cleared my head. I mean, I could have went over with my family and stuff like that. Smoked a lot of cigarettes. Yeah. You know, but yeah, I mean, I just kind of just drove. You know, I mean, it's because
I've done that before.
Yeah, it was a great decompression time because everybody was just everywhere else. The roads
just
were
to
empty.
take a day and love to do that, to just drive
on predominantly empty roads. Like you just
Yep.
Yes.
I love to go like on a safari. I call them safaris, where I just go on roads that I don't even look at my navigation. I just keep going,
Just drive.
taking pictures sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just finding places that, you know, like maybe I might want to come back and check that out later. But yeah. So you ready for the hashtag?
Sure. Let's have the thatch tag.
The thatch tag is Bad Santa. Uh-oh. And this is according to the Daily News. A Santa Claus is coming to Buffalo Wild Wings with weed. A man claiming to be Santa Claus was arrested when police discovered him giving away stocking stuffers at the local Wild Wings restaurant, according to the Montreal Herald. Police booked the apparently well-intentioned but clueless Randy Lange, way to go, Randy, 57, on charges of furnishing marijuana.
57 charges.
No,
that's his age, 57.
Oh.
Stay with me,
I was going
though.
to say, well, I had a lot of weed.
After the man allegedly entered the sports bar carrying a duffel bag packed with 2 pounds of Christmas cheer, which he then began doling out among patrons. Lange entered the restaurant and began approaching customers, declaring that he was Santa Claus, not simply some dime-a-dozen imposter, and handing them chunks of ganja wrapped in napkins. Lange even stuffed a large amount of the substance in the bar's tip jar before cops caught up with him. Police are still seeking the elves responsible for cultivating the drug.
Oh, man.
Dime bag Randy Santa.
That's awesome.
Come on. Could you see?
Merry Christmas to all.
Oh, you're not going to take that? Not a problem.
Yep.
But stuffing the freaking bar tip jar too before. Now you're a bartender. Come on. How would that be, Madcat, to see that actually unfold?
Yo, it's I mean,
Would you take it?
No, I'd give it back.
Yeah, liar.
Over the years, I mean, I had people try to pay me in fucking buds here and there.
Really?
Effing?
Yeah. No, freaking. I said freaking.
Tips? Were they tips?
Yeah. They tried tipping with a bud, and I'm like, I don't know what your game is, bro. What do I know? You 5 minutes. I'm serving you drink.
What do you flick them back at him?
And you're passing me a bud? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, well, that's.
I mean, some of them smell good, but then some of them had like just really ragweed crap. But
this guy, come on, this guy.
That's a hell of a Santa right there.
Like he must have been really cooked. He must have been.
Yeah.
He
If he
had
truly
to
believed he was Santa.
He had to be like. What was going on in his head? He was like, Wild Bills, I'm hungry. Let's go spread some gin on.
Smoking some of that North Pole chiller.
North Pole chiller. Hey.
And grab some snacks while you're at it.
See?
You have to grab snacks. That's like a rule.
Yeah.
I find anybody suspect who smokes Satan's lettuce and doesn't get the munchies.
I totally agree.
I do. I'd get done with work, and I would smoke. Now I lived above the place that I worked, so I'd get done, and the procedure was the same every night. Parking lot sweeper guys in the upper parking lot sweeping. Everything's cool because now I'm driving. I got to drive, about a quarter of a mile, stoned out of my mind. Okay, which I don't like to do because it's just not good. But I'm like, okay, it's the store, so I go to the store and everybody knows. Like when you walk out with it.
Yeah, because you reek of it.
Right. But the one night I leave work, because again, the scenario is all the same, and it's my justification that I can make it to the store and make it back with my munchies while being stoned out of my mind. Well, the one night, the parking lot sweeper guy is not up in the parking lot; he's down by the road. And I'm sitting there at the traffic light, and it's freaking me out because there was some pretty good stuff that I had partaken of. And I'm sitting there, and it's like, oh, this is already weirding me out. Just be cool, Madcat. Just be cool. You're going to be all right. Everything's fine. The light turns green just as the parking lot sweeper guy engages the brushes and sends a giant cloud of freaking dust across the road. I couldn't see. I'm driving across 3 freaking lanes. Yeah, I was horrified. I had to sit at the store for quite a while to get my nerves back.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to say that I didn't partake
out
of Satan's lettuce. And I remember one time we were at, we pulled up into a gas station and we were smoking so heavy that we got out of the car and we jumped out. And it looked like the car was on fire. So the attendant come running out and he's like, I'll call 911. And we're like, oh, no, man. It's just, no, man. Because he thought the freaking car was on fire. That was not good. Anyways, on today's episode, we have, and very excited, from the UK, a band called Moses. And I really, really dig these guys.
They have, it
took me a while.
See, I liked them like immediately, but I couldn't
I
stop
did too.
trying to figure out who they reminded me of.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you who I think they remind me of because it took me a while too. And I think when I actually watched their videos and stuff like that, he reminds me a little bit. Again, this does not mean that I think he's like, a clone, but he's got some Mick Jagger going on to me. In some of his moves and some of his stage.
You're figuring the physical mannerisms, but for me, tonally and how they sound, I was like, I couldn't quite put my finger on it. I was almost like minus the bear, But then it was like when I read what one commenter had written and said it, that they kind of have the energy and zeal of early Blur, and then I was kind of like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
That I could see too.
So I could pick up on that. There's still another one. I just can't put my finger on it because I'm having.
Well, we'll have to ask for their influences
Yeah.
later in the show. Anyways, we're going to get started with a song by Best Not Broken. This is a brand new song from them. Never Next Week. So take a listen, and we'll be right back with the rest of the show.
time I saw a look in your eye. You told me you're not coming home. Between the life and the lie, we could have said our goodbyes. You're not coming home. You're not coming home. You're not coming home.
And we are back on the Balcony Show, and right now we have one of the songs from tonight's interview from Moses. The song is called That's Who You Are. So, sit down, give it a listen, or stand up and give it a listen. One of the two, it doesn't matter.
You know what? Now that you pointed that out every time you say it.
And I did this to myself. Like nobody else did this to me. I did this to me, and now I just mentally jacked myself. All right, but you know, that's who you are. By Moses. So give it a listen, and when you come back, we're going to have him on the line. So here we go.
Yesterday I was afraid, now I'm even more. Almost so you got to wait, almost so you got to grow. Teach me how to breathe underwater, 'cause I don't know. Go, you've got everything needed for the life we were dreaming. That's who you are, and I'm waiting to see what you're doing. So my name is Victory. Sometimes I don't feel that vibe. Memories of you and me, gotta tell you off the try. Wait out, the storm will be over. I know you'll see. You've got everything needed for the life you were dreaming. That's who you are, and I'm waiting to see
everybody. Welcome back to the Balcony Show, and we are very excited because we have three gentlemen from Moses on the phone. Victor, Matthew, and Otta. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you. How are we doing, guys?
We're doing
Good,
great.
good, man.
So
Lovely.
our listeners just heard the song "That's Who You Are," which is one of a recent single. Can you give us a little insight to that song?
Yes, I'm gonna let Matthew. I'm very curious what he thinks about the song. Come on, Matthew, you say.
I mean, I don't like the song, so maybe. I'm joking.
That's great.
Oh, that's my favorite setup of the year.
No, basically it's about like most of our songs is like stay positive and just keep fighting and just. I know it's like a massive cliche, but keep believing yourself and just like enjoy what you do.
Well, you know what? That needed to be. We were talking here, and I got to ask you. I know this is also cliche, but I want to know who your influences are because we were having kind of like a mini debate on who your influences might be. So if each one of you can give me a couple, you don't have to give me.
This is like before we start, let me say like this is really funny because we like so different. Our taste in music are so different. Okay, Matthew, you start.
Yeah, so I like Smashing Pumpkins, Jeff Buckley, Steely Dan, Queens of Stone Age. That's my vibe. It's nothing to do with our music at all. No.
And you're a massive fan of Tool, and you're going to see them next
Yeah,
year.
Tool and Meshuggah.
Nice. So,
Matt and Otta?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Like at the moment, I've been listening to a lot of like Metallica, and then
Oh, wow.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, and like lots of Nirvana, that kind of thing.
Wow.
And what about you, Victor?
My favorite band of all time is The Clash, and then Artsy Monkeys, and The Killers, Block Party. I told you, like, our music taste is,
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's
completely
like-
different.
But you know what? I know that each of you bring something to the music.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Yeah,
does most of the writing, though?
We kind of do it together. Most of the times I kind of have this like melodies, ideas, and I do like really, really rough. But then we kind of end it together, the songs, and yeah, that's about it. Very easy and simple.
And I gotta say, your shows are like, I've seen some of the videos and stuff like that. You're super high energy, which is really cool. You really get a room pumped up.
Thank you so much. You know, like this is our first interview ever, like in America. And we wish like so much. Let's put it in the universe to play. I don't know, maybe next year in America. Because even if you're looking at on the Spotify, like USA is like the first country, like in terms of like listeners to our music. And also we discover something really like that blows away. Like we discover like that this hockey team, Texas Rangers, every time they score, they play "'Cause You Got Me."
Oh, cool!
Wow.
Yeah, I
awesome.
was like, what the fuck?
Beep.
Okay, I was like, we couldn't believe it. I was like,
How did you find that out? How did you figure?
I don't know. We found it out because someone posted on YouTube. Guys, I'm sure you have no idea that your song is played at every time like this hockey team is scoring, and we had like fucking no idea. Oh, sorry, I
Unbelievable.
have no idea.
You
Well, it
guys
was
need
like
to.
a
You should
massive
reach
shock.
out to. Have you reached out to the team's organization?
We just tagged them like and say like thank you and stuff, but we didn't reach out or something.
Oh no,
But
you
what's
should reach
really
out.
Oh,
You gotta
definitely reach out.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
But
Yeah.
we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, please, yeah.
So you also had one of your songs in 2018 in the movie Tomb Raider. How cool is that?
Yeah, but let me tell you a story. Like, Matthew, you want to tell the story?
Can I tell the real story? Or?
Yeah, we wanna hear the
got
real
this song
story.
that's wrong. I don't know, for the premiere.
Oh yeah, so we went to the premiere and it was amazing. It was like on, the red carpet and all that. And yeah, it was amazing. We got to see all the movie actors and stuff. So we're sitting watching the movie and we're like,
and waiting to hear our
Yeah.
song.
well, when's the song coming? Because there was all the music playing. And we're like, I don't know, where's our music? And we did see the very last scene of the movie, like the last 20 seconds, our music was in the background and like very in the background.
But you made it.
Yeah, we did.
It's very funny because, like, I don't know if you saw the film. It's like in the background, the last scene, she's going to this pawn shop, and the guy's listening to something on the radio. So our song is on the radio, and we were like, "Oh, fucking hell, I heard it. That's because you got me, yay!" And we were like, "Yay!"
That's brilliant. I like it.
Wow. I gotta tell you, if it only takes one set of ears, though, it's out there, and every time you put something out there, we can honestly tell you this, it just picks up energy and it spirals you forward. So up
Thank you
next
so
we
much.
have a song, Mirror Magic. I know you're talking about me in the mirror.
Definitely, yeah.
Absolutely not. But anyways, what is this about?
This is more like that period with the pandemic and stuff. Like
Right.
and all this like bad things, like all the bad things in yourself and people are outside and stuff like that. You just like try to see your bad things and just go move on and just try to see the good things alongside your bad things. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. I
Yes,
don't know,
because
something
if
like
you're
that.
always looking for the bad, that's what you're going to see. So try and look for the good.
Exactly.
I'm with you, man.
The rose
Cool,
within the
thank
thorns.
We're a poem.
Your laughter is so beautiful. Your laughter is really beautiful, honestly.
They say it's contagious. I don't know why. But anyways, so we're gonna take a quick break here, and we're gonna let our listeners hear this fantastic song. Again, you're good. Moses, check out their Facebook page, check out their Spotify account, and please download and like them, follow them, Instagram, you know it. Mirror Magic by Moses. Take a listen, and we'll be right back with the rest of the interview.
Rose in my mind, hide a treasure. Won't you slide, get some light, happy pleasure. Where you gonna get your time from? Where you gonna get your time from?
are back on the Balcony Show, and we have Moses on the line. Band members Victor, Matthew, Ada, and James. So, guys, I know, over there across the pond, things are loosening up for us over here. How are things going over there as far as you guys being able to play out and do your thing?
It was really beautiful. Also, what do you think?
Yeah, no, it's like great. Yeah, it's like we got to play. Like recently, we did a UK tour, which was like really amazing. Yeah, and like next year we've got like more gigs booked. But yeah, so things are looking good at the moment. I'm not sure about. There's some new restrictions coming in, I think. So I'm not sure about that, but. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I guess it's just all touch and go at this point. Like we never know what's going to go on anymore.
Yeah. It just changes all the time, So,
and you just finished shooting a video for an upcoming EP or CD. What is it? EP?
It's going to be an album! Yeah. So, no, to be honest, we're really happy about it.
We're giving birth to an album!
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We actually recorded this album during the last lockdown. We're very lucky to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
When you couldn't do things, we were actually doing it. So, yeah.
Well, there's going to be a lot of really amazing music coming out. And I do want to mention, too, congratulations on over 9 million streams on Spotify. How cool is that?
It's really amazing, to be honest. We just looked at earlier, like at the rap thing, you know what I mean? That's like really like trendy at the moment. All the bands, they do that.
Right.
And it's really overwhelming, and I just keep going. And
what does that feel like, though, to you, Victor? And you guys, what does that feel like?
It's very beautiful, and in the same time, you want it kind of like that kind of the bad part is kind of like you want more. That's the
right.
But it's really beautiful, and to be honest, you're not thinking like at the figures, looking at the figures like the big figures. You're just looking at like, oh fucking hell, there are people, they're like hundreds of people that you are the first choice. Like they listen to you more than they listen to Beatles, Rage Against the Machine. It's like fucking like for me, it's like fascinating. Honestly, it's like I couldn't believe it. I just whoa. That's beautiful. No, imagine
whoa.
That.
You get the best whoa ever.
No, but to be honest, when I
get it.
Look at the stats, when I look at the stats early, and I saw like hundreds of people, they listen to our music the most. We were the favorite artists. It's like unbelievable. It's like whoa.
Now, do you guys have any plans on like coming stateside and touring over here at all?
No, that's what I'm saying. Please put it in the universe. We really want to come there. Like please. I don't know. Let's do it. To be honest, like. We never played outside UK. To be honest, we really want one day to play outside UK, like Europe, America. I don't know. I really wish that. And
well, you know
I'm
what?
Sure it's gonna happen.
It'll happen.
You guys should consider. You probably can just do a Google search and look for music festivals in the U.S. Okay. There's a lot. Some are huge, some are smaller. But
that's
once
a good way to do a tour.
Definitely, at least if you can get yourself somewhere on a festival.
And now's the time to be looking, guys, because they're booking now for the music festivals during the summer
for next year.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of energy. I think an American audience would really like you guys.
Absolutely.
On the visual spectrum as well.
Do you know, like everybody when they say like you I think if you go into America, everybody's saying that. So us after they saw us live in America, guys, you'd be like so fit. Like
I gotta tell you something, Victor. Too, when I saw you in the videos on stage, I will say this: there is some reminiscence of a Mick Jagger, a young Mick Jagger in you.
Thank you so much.
You bring that his type of energy. Not that you're parroting him at all, but you bring that type of energy to the stage, and that I thought was really cool. And people are gonna remember you because of that. So
thank you so much.
I do want
Thank you so much.
I do want to mention the last song that we're going to go out with is Alone, and there is a video with this. Which is very different. I did not expect this, And why did you guys choose to do? Tell us about Alone. Why did you choose to? Yeah.
The idea was like the it's very easy. Like we're supposed to do like another video, and we didn't have time actually to do it. And we said, you know what? I'm just gonna like to get a phone and just let's film. I don't know, me running and stuff like that, and that's it. It was really, really, really simple.
Well, you got to be in real shape for that video, man.
Yeah, I really am. And I noticed something because at that day I remember we did like a practice and stuff, and like I remember like I ran a lot, and for some reason, and then I Googled it and stuff like that, and I felt so happy all the day. I was like so happy, and then I realized that when you're running, you know, your endorphins and stuff like that, you just happy. You know,
the endorphins.
The endorphins, yes.
There you go. But it's really cool with you in the end by the train and stuff like that. So I'm going to encourage our listeners to go subscribe to their YouTube channel and definitely check out their videos because you're going to want to follow them again. But listen, guys, I want to thank you so much for being on their show and spending some time with us here on the Balcony Show. We will follow you now that you're on our show. We will continue to play your music, and when you have that new album come out, you definitely let us know, and we'll definitely put it out for you. So with that,
thank you so much.
Do you have any?
Yeah, thanks so much.
Do you have any final shout outs to anybody?
To everybody that's there, and to be honest, like, cause I want to, like, cause you said you complimented me earlier, like with Mick Jagger and stuff, and I think there was so much for that. But to be honest, like, beyond that, I'm so happy sharing the stage with like some great, amazing instrument like guys like Matthew and Ota and James. They're so good. They're so good. And I don't know. I think we are so happy to have each other. And I really like we're gonna work our ass off for next year. And I don't know.
You're gonna
Just
get
keep
it.
going.
You're gonna get it.
Thank you.
Album free.
And thank you everybody. Thank you everybody. I don't know that listen to this and like I don't know. Thank you so much for the support and yeah.
Thank you for making good music.
Thank you so much.
All right.
you, guys.
Good night, guys. You take care, and I'll be in touch.
Cheers.
Have a good night and thank you so much for the interview.
Yeah,
Bye.
thanks so much, guys.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Listen, you guys take care and get some rest.
Yeah, we'll do.
And don't do anything we wouldn't, which leaves you wide open. Bye, guys.
Okay, have a good night. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Born by mistake, this love could turn to hatred. Fine, but I'll try to hold on. Several times I tried to call you home. The machine was out of answers. See what it's like in the storm. It's cold. But sometimes I get to know you well.
Welcome back to Indie Radar. This week I've got some little tidbits about Amazon Music because I want to bring attention to Amazon Music. And it's not always about Spotify or YouTube or whatever else you got going on. But I do want to bring indie artists, bring this to your attention because I'm going to give you a couple facts. And I want to point you in the direction of a website that's a part of Amazon Music that will help you. So check this out. Amazon started selling CDs on their website in June of 1998.
Oh, my God.
Is that not insane? That was before my kid was born. That, I saw that day and I was thinking, oh, my God. We've really come a long way. I don't think people even realize. Then in 2007, Amazon launched the first download store offering for MP3s. That was in 2007. 2011, they launched their cloud player. 2013, they had that auto rip. So if you bought a CD, you can actually rip the music. So you had a digital copy of it. 2014, Prime Music launched, giving Prime members ad-free access to millions
Love
of
my
songs.
Prime account.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, who doesn't, right? 2016, Amazon Music Unlimited launched, and then on 2017, Alexa became available on mobile. Prime Music launched in India with Alexa, another country, in 2018, and also in 2018 they launched Artist Follow, so you can actually follow your favorite artists. So if you have an Alexa at home, an Echo or a Show, if the ring is yellow or green or something, that means you have a notification. And if you're following any bands, if you see that light on your Alexa, that means one of the artists that you follow may have a new song or album out. So it's kind of like a visual to remind you, hey, there's a notification. Cool. So there's a lot of stuff that I don't think people realize as a consumer and an indie artist that Amazon Music actually offers. So I'm going to make this super quick. I just thought those dates would kind of blow everybody's heads a little bit because time goes so fast.
Evolving.
Yeah, and I don't think people realize that they have a huge footprint and take advantage of it because it's there for you to take advantage of. But there is a lot of information for indie artists, and the website is artists.amazonmusic.com. You're going to find information. You can have a static merch page for your band. There's promotion information. There's an app. There's tools. There's live information about live streaming through Amazon. There's Alexa. I mean, there's so much information. So definitely take a peek at artist.amazonmusic.com and see if you can maybe get yourself situated on the Amazon and just maybe not only focus on the Spotify, because ultimately, don't you want to sell your music?
Bottom line.
Yes, because you're not going to make money on Spotify. I'm sorry.
No.
And it's a shame, but you're not.
Anyways, I'd like to thank you both for another great tip right here on Indie Radar. And I'd also like to remind you that The Balcony Show is proudly produced at Rock Hard Studios in East Stroudsburg. For all your musical production needs, check them out. RockHardStudios.com.
Madcat's Mad Tracks.
And on today's Mad Cat's Mad Tracks, we have the song The First Time by Idle Dream. Well, that's kind of suggested messaging. I don't know what it is. All right, but yes, sit down, give it a listen, stand up, dance. I don't care, just do it. First Time, Idle Dream. Here we go.
I wanna know you when the party's over. I wanna know you when I am sober. No long drawn conclusion. No You remember when we were strangers? Polite conversation about songs that saved ya. I was teasing you and you knew why. Not everybody loves watching a bleeding heart dry. Want to try to take me like was the first time. You want to try to take me like was the first What life has taught me is that I can't wait all my life. Want to try to take like was the first time. You want to try to take like was the first time.
It's time for the spotlight portion of our show where we showcase debut singles and returning guests. And your host is Donna Gallucci. So, here we go.
Hey everyone, it's Donna Gallucci, right, Madcat?
Yeah, Donna freaking Gallucci.
It's not just Donna Gallucci, it's Donna freaking He says it better than
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
All the time.
Spotlight. What's happening with the spotlight?
Well, first on Spotlight, we're going to talk about the reverberation.
I love it.
That's what I'm going to say. She's going to talk about the reverberation.
Hey, 1,400 people have already submitted. We're, January 15th.
Submissions.
If you want to get on our show and you think you got what it takes, then get your music in.
Please submit your music to us. Absolutely. So we can go through it and maybe you could be on our show.
You're going to want to be on our show.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to be on this great show?
Hey, listen. You know what?
True. Very true.
Not for nothing, but all the people, a lot of the artists who have been on our show have gotten record deals. They have gotten Spotify playlists have kicked up. 2 of them hit Billboard.
Yeah.
So
very exciting.
several,
All good
like I
things
said,
happen
several
from there.
several signings.
Yep.
And record deals. So yeah, you might want to
the good
think about
things.
us.
We're good for the soul. That's what's going on. Well, okay, you 3 ladies are good for the soul. Me, probably not so much. But I'm very high in soul cholesterol.
I never heard that before.
Never heard that one
No, you
before.
did just here, just now. Yeah.
Soul cholesterol.
Soul cholesterol. That's me.
Anyway.
So who we got tonight?
Tonight we have the Impersonators. And
Tommy Tika,
yes.
cool dude from Denmark.
Yep. And they came out with their debut album. They've had EPs out before, but this is their first full LP, the first full album. And we're going to be playing a song from there called Broken Snow.
Life of Grant, right?
Yes, the name
Is
of the album is Life of Grant, and it's pretty cool. It's actually a concept album, which I found to be really interesting.
Now we've played some of their singles before, and we actually had Tommy Tika on, and he's just like really a cool dude and a great songwriter. But Broken Snow is a part of this album, and what they did is what a lot of artists do. They'll put out singles and different things, but
Right.
it's there now. Life of Grant, you're going to want to have this definitely on your playlist. You're going to want to buy it.
Yeah, it's a really cool album. And actually, this track, Tom said, is his favorite off of the album, which I thought was interesting. He said he wrote it when he was in Paris with his wife, just having a really good time a long time ago, very romantic kind of setting. And
It is.
It's,
It's
you
he's
hear
just-
it in the song.
Yeah,
so.
it's really cool.
I like the name of the song, Broken Snow. I think that's,
Do you know where he got that from? There was a vendor in Paris when they were vacationing that would kind of harass people that didn't buy the necklaces he was selling. And the necklaces were in the shape of a broken snowflake.
Oh, wow.
Oh, very cool.
That's where he got the inspiration for the
See?
name of the song.
That is absolutely
All
awesome.
right.
Pretty cool.
So I guess we're going to take a listen to...
To Broken Snow by the Impersonators. Here we go.
I've known love, honey, I'm no pain. They're intertwined in me like clouds and rain. The biggest lie I was ever told was about the rainbows and the hills of gold. Whoa, he's my broken heart out of time. He's my broken heart out of line. He's my broken heart, even kind. Head full of snow, a final card, a real queen of hearts. Never had the slightest chance to win. Ignorance, or was it simply lust? She took my soul and burnt it down to dust. Whoa, he's my broken heart out of time. He's my broken heart out of line. He's my broken heart, even kind. A handful of broken snow. Push your broken heart out of mine. Though your broken heart isn't fine, sell a broken heart for a dime. A handful of broken snow. I'm no love, honey, I'm no pain. They're intertwined in me like clouds and rain. Whoa, he's my broken heart out of time. He's my broken heart out of line. He's my broken heart, even kind. A handful of broken snow. Push your broken heart out of mine. Though your broken heart isn't kind, sell your broken heart for a dime. A handful of broken snow. Wishing you, baby, would know where to go.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Balcony Show. And that's it. We're done. We got to get out of here. We don't have a lot of time. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
And we're going to end things tonight with a song by the Christopher Brothers, Let Me Out. Good night, everybody. Let me out, the Christopher Brothers. We'll catch you next week.
and that's what's up.